Hello everyone, this is Bharat. This video is a continuation of the video we did previously where we integrated our Shopify store with the Framer using the Framer Commerce plugin, and we have designed and linked our product code using the components Framer Commerce provided. And now what we're going to see is how we're going to list the products in pages where we can choose a product, and that's going to take us to a product page. I'm going to show details about the product, and after that, and maybe in the next video, we're going to show how to add it to the cart and how the cart works. So now we have the product card. We're going to need a shop page. What I'm meaning in the shop page is something like all products page where we're going to show all the products, and we're going to show the filters, and we're going to play with it a bit. So before going there, there is this thing, you have to create another CMS for this. So why is that? If you see the URL on this template that Frame e-commerce have, we see something like all, and if I go to another things like new arrivals, I'm going to see new. So if that means this is in a CMS. So how to do it and how to filter these things. So let's go back to this. So go to Framer. We have these default. Let's delete these. This is almost delete. Okay. So let's break down what they have done. So they have three types of filters here. That's the same filters they are using here. Also some price and size, that's not needed. So we see watch clothes, they use three types like shop, category, and type. What's in shop is it's like something basics like bestsellers, new arrivals, and category, it's they categorize the products they have, and type. So we see all these things. So this is the collection on CMS, and this is the this is the collection in Shopify, and category and type also all the same tags we used on Shopify. We go here, we have a type, and we have a collection, we have tags. So tags it can be anything like categories, or collections can be where do you say collections can be these, in category can be tags, and type can be type in Shopify. So you can add these things here before coming into your Framer website. So what we have in the demo store, we can see here is we have collections, product type, and product tag. These are the three things we need, right? Okay, let's use these and create another CMS with these values. So we're going to create a CMS with these three. Let's add, let's say it's categories as your name of it. New, not a new item. I'm going to edit the field. We need title, content. What else we need? We need an image maybe, or most importantly we need an option. Okay, option is type. It's going to be a little confusing, but follow through and you'll get along. So we have three category types: collection, product types, and product tags, right? That's what we have on Framer Shopify. We have type, collection, tags. Now do is add those. We have collections, tag, type. Okay, let's add product tag, tag, product type. Okay, now we have those. Now we're gonna add a new item. So you go to here you're gonna see all these copy paste from here, so you need, let's add a product type jerseys. Okay, and add a new item is jerseys. And what is it? It's a product type. We don't need a paragraph or anything, and I'm just gonna use an Cell image to give it an image. Now I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna add another item. Let's say we go here, we'll take it from product type, it's already there. Okay, let's see which one has. Okay, let's go with collection. We have multiple collections. I'm gonna add one which is gonna be bestseller. Take it, new item, bestseller. It's a collection, of course, and I'm gonna add image. Just add a random image for now. It's not really important. So let's add a product tag. Which one has a product? Yeah, this one has. See what's the tag? New. New is tag. New here. New item. New. What is this? It's a product tag. Save the draft. And add random image. Unwrap this. Okay, now we have these things. Also add one more thing. Let's add all. That also we need it. Yeah, we forgot one thing. I'm gonna edit this field. I'm gonna add all. That's one of the main things. And unwrap it. So we have four. We have a category type. All is all. We're gonna show all. That's not. That's just in a placeholder kind of thing. Let's say tag. We have new. For collections, we have bestsellers. For product type, we have Jesus. So be careful on choosing the title and the value because it's gonna be very specific what you want to use on Shopify and on Frame Commerce here. So next we have our that. So next what we're gonna do is we have a header, but we have these things. We can to the product. I'm gonna add it as categories, right? And here I'm gonna go to categories, product. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna add the collection here, categories inside. You see we have those categories here. It's already clean actually. I'm just gonna shrink the size of an image. Very good. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we have our page, we have our categories, pages, everything's good. Yeah, we're gonna add slug to it, so that's gonna be the slug. Okay, now we have the header ready, but we don't have to do the page that we need to do. CMS page, category details. Okay, let's delete all these. Let's insert a section. Something neat. Okay, let's just add an image. I'm tired of this. Okay, let's just add a frame. Fill, report. That's it. So copy the header here, paste the header. Okay, this is going to be our page where we're going to have all those elements. So let's add a CMS collection. Yeah, we already have one, so we're just gonna take it from there and add it here. So let's just do exactly. I think 2 is good for this. Give a CMS collection, and this is on your main page. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another frame inside it. Fit, and in this frame it's where you're gonna have your catalog display component, the very important component. Let's go to frame of commerce, components, catalog. You wanna see catalog display. Here it is. Paste it inside this color. Okay, we have the catalog display. You can click it and link it to the CMS list you have added outside the canvas, and we can we're going to make it as CMS source. So if we keep here, we add the slug. So new tab, let's give it yes. So now if we go back, if we publish, let's see. Yeah, let's also add a text top. I'm just gonna give it this the title. Okay. So now let's unwrap it first. Publish it. Open the link. Now we see it's in all, so we're showing all the products. So we go to categories. If I click new, there's gonna be just the new items here. So if we go to see the best, just the best sellers. Okay, I think that we need to minimize the code a bit. So I'm gonna just go here and make the columns as 3, so it's easier for us to view. Let me make it 4. 4 look good. 4 is too congested, so let's keep it 3 and a bit more gap. Yeah, now it looks cool. There, test it again. Maybe I'll keep it in the 1 page. Maybe it's too much. Okay, so now we're gonna see just the best sellers. So if we go there and click all, I'm gonna see all the products. And if I move here and click new, I'm gonna see just the new ones. Jerseys, I'm gonna see all the jerseys. So that's how this works. So if you need multiple filters, this is how you should do it. So imagine if you go there, let's see what else they have. Bestseller, accessories. They have a product type called accessories. Okay, copy this from this CMS. Go here, add a new item, add a title, copy paste it. It's called a product type, right? Now let's save it. Save it, unwrap it. Now if you go here, transform, we have to add. You don't have to add anything. Yeah, just have to publish it now. Now if you go to categories, you'll find accessories. If you click accessories, you're gonna see just the accessories. So that's simple, and that's how you used to use the filters and the collection types and product tags to make them separate pages or provide this kind of actions on your shopping page, because shopping page requires more personalization. So you cannot keep all the filters in the same page and expect users to do that. We have to navigate to the specific page when they need to, so that's much easier way for them to click a product they want rather than going on filtering each time they need to go there. This thing of adding a separate CMS for the categories is very useful, because on all e-commerce platforms you're going to see a list of categories, and when you choose them, it's going to take you to a page where we're going to show just that products list, the categories of product list. So that's very useful thing. If you want, you can do that, or if you don't want, if you just want to keep a catalog list, if you want to just keep a product list and the filters or tabs, you can just avoid these confusion and just shift pages or components. You can also do that. This is an advanced way of doing it, so it helps you in SEO too, because when you use the CMS, you're going to have a URL. Like imagine in this case we have a t-shirts, accessories, so whenever that's going to help you in SEO too. So I'll recommend using it, but if you want to avoid that, if you don't have that much categories, so you can just go at a category, drop a list component and use the filters to do those stuff. Let's go to Framer Commerce. Okay, these three things we need: the filter. We need a filter button, of course. Let's add it. We need a filter counter, which shows how many filters we have selected so far. And we have filter reset, like we can clear all the filters at once. Okay, so let's start with the filter button. So we need multiple filters like this, right? You need something like this in a stack. So let's just start with one, and let's see what it has. It is a checkbox. We can have it as a checkbox or swatch or a button. We can have it a checkbox, which is more easier, and icon will be color will be. We can add a custom icon. We need to maybe check before having check. Default will be less the color, and we have default will be something like, let's go to Wayne, and that's it, right? Yeah, that looks good. And it's a checkbox. The font's gonna be enter. Let's make it small. In default, text color border. Let's make the border a bit dull. Yeah, that's good. Text color not too dark, so you know it's not. However, it can be dark selected. Text can be dark. Border can be solid. Or I think the border can be this color. Yeah, now it's good. Backgrounds can be white as property. So we can select what type of filter this one's gonna be. So let's say we need a collection filter. So what is the value of the collection? Let's see, we have, what are the collections we have here? We have bestsellers, we have men, we have upside sort. So I'm gonna go with the bestseller right now and remove everything. So this is going to be the value, this is going to be the display text. So if the values should be the exact value, so that's why I'm always copying from the CMS rather than typing it, because if in the CMS it's going to be from Shopify, it's going to be accurate. Okay, I have one collection, So let's keep this as collection set. Bestseller. What are the other things we have? We have men, right? Let's go with men. Okay. Collections, right? Okay, we have collections, and the next tag's gonna be, let's duplicate it. It's gonna be type, right? Product type. What are the product type we have? So here we have to go and may change it to product type. Same go to here. Okay, what are the product types you have? Commerce product type we have jerseys. First one's gonna be jersey, and we have accessories. So the second one's gonna be accessories. Okay, that's it. Let's do that. And the last ones can be tags, but it's the same process. So let's do it something like price. So let's add price. Display text gonna be, let's say this 0 to 100. It's a range for price lower than 100, higher than 0, right? That's why 0 to 100 means. And another, you can add it like above 100. Okay, this is not a range, it's over. So we're going to show everything over 100. So there are three types, like you can put like a range like 0 to 100, or above like over 100, or under like below 50, something like those. Okay, what else we can add? We can add price, have variant, on sale, discount. Discount is something like a percentage. You can add a percentage, or I can discount. I think amount will be good, over 50. I think percent will match because I seen percent, 20% is offer. 20, 0 to 50, so it's gonna show say over 10% offers. It's gonna show you 20 offers. So it can be like that. Discount. So what else we can do? It's called in stock, on sale. It's gonna be simple. So it's just gonna make these four right now, add it in a stack. And now we have this stack where I'm gonna add it. Here to the top, add a gap, right? Now we have filters. Let's check it out. Okay, open the link. Okay, let's go to the all. So it's all, right? Let's see, bestseller. Show just a bestseller. Just men. Awesome. And just the jerseys. Awesome. Price 0 to 100. There's none. Okay. Above 100. Okay. Discount. Okay. So you see everything works. What I'm seeing is just the empty state is not working, I think. You know, something I'm missing it. Okay, it's displaying there. Okay, it's there. Don't worry. So we have these two now. Let's add it. So we have this. Now we have to add a filter. How many filters we have applied, right? We have to know that, of course. Make it a stack. So this is going to show how many filters we used. So you have this filter counter. We're going to drag it beside this, and now we know, like, filter counter, blur value. So you can add a text like this, or what you can do is filters apply, and that's going to show you the value here. So don't do anything with this, just add text below or after so you know what type it is. So that's simple. This gap. Clear filters, add it here, gap, and it's just going to be a component where you have this filter button and have a component as a button, so you can choose it. I'm gonna guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this because I don't want this bright black color. I'm gonna change it to black text so it's simpler. I don't want it to too much decorate. I'm gonna underline it. That's it. That's the hover effect. All here. Let's test these now. Okay, filter one, apply, right? We're an accessory. Sorry, we have all. Okay, now we have all. We select bestsellers. Have men. We put two filters. We show two filters. We click clear filters. All the filters are clear. So that's working great actually. Everything's perfect on this filter, so we have done a great job here. So our page is ready, and we don't need to worry about anything here. We have everything set, and if you want more filters you can add those here, or if you want more categories as separate pages we can also do that, but for now it's more than enough. So another page, what we can do is favorites. Let's add a new page, and let's just copy this structure, and I'm gonna paste it here. Now we have our commerce list and the page fit 100, and let's add that and the text. So this is gonna be, I don't think, yeah, this is gonna be the favorites page. Okay, favorites. So on the catalog display, what you have to do is remove all these. You don't need this, and go here and change it to favorites. What happens is, on this catalog display will show only the favorites, nothing else. So that's how it needs to be done. Set a title, and let's set a navigation here on the navigation. So categories, resource, I think we don't need these. Favorites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a navigation on the header. So let's add that. We have these. Okay, I don't need this. I think this might be useful. Yeah, here add a link to favorites page. Okay, now if I go home, publish, the link. Now ours, let's see what are the things we have. 3 favorites, right? 2 favorites, right? This one and this one. So let's go here and where's that? Okay, I'll have to publish. Let's go here. We have our favorites. If I click it, it's going to take me a favorite page, and here we want to see all the favorites. So if you want me to try again, so let's remove these 2 and go to favorites, go to the all. I'm going to add what? The footballs. Okay, I'm going to add all the footballs as my favorite. If I go back to favorites, I'm going to have that. That's it. Simple as that. So we have done so far this. So I see a small issue on the product card, so I'm just gonna do it right now. So I'm gonna add a title here, which is gonna be the product name. I completely forgot about this. Sorry for that. It's gonna be the title, and then the cards, we're gonna add it as title. Yeah, that looks good. Symbols here. Yeah, I have removed the category on this page because it's too much and I want it to be clean, so I removed those. But if you want, you can add tags and name it anywhere inside the product code and play around with it. That's not a big issue. So here we have everything. Yeah, it's cool actually. Very nice. Now we have our categories page where we're going to show just that category's products when a user selects that. Also, there also have filters, sort, and what else we have? We have filters, sort, and we have our favorites page. So all this done. The next thing is the next video. We're gonna see how to create a product detail page. And we're gonna have multiple images and details of the product, and we're gonna add it to a cart. We're gonna also design and see how the cart works. And next video is gonna be the final, I think. So make sure to see that to complete this. Also make sure to see the previous video to get an idea of how to integrate Shopify with Framer. Thank you.